Hi everyone, I'm Erica and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. To all who celebrated, I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. We went and actually hung out with my husband's parents and his family. It's a very small gathering, there's only like 6 of us, but it was so nice. So today I am back because my Sojo has returned, or at least I successfully made a new dress pattern that I've had in my stash for a long time and finally was brave enough to try. So it's the Sinclair Betty dress, which is a faux wrap dress. I'm wearing it right now. I'll go ahead and take off this cardigan, show you the dress, and then talk to you about how I feel about the pattern and the instructions. So the dress is a faux wrap dress. It has these pleat details that go in towards the waist and then out again at the skirt, going in the opposite direction. I made mine with short sleeves. Stand on the chair so you can see the skirt. It is a tulip skirt, and I did actually make my skirt a little wider than the actual pattern called for. So the pattern was this to be a full-on pencil skirt, and I'm not into that. So I used a slash and spread technique to just add a little bit of width to the bottom of the skirt, and I think that this has made something very wearable for me and my lifestyle. So that is a change I made. The other change I made is I have a center back seam because I wanted to make a sway back adjustment. And as you can see, this is sitting nicely here in my back. So I did try this dress last year and made a muslin for it, and I hated it. It was baggy in the back because I needed that sway back adjustment. It didn't fit right through my shoulders. Everything was wrong. So I kind of fixed and doctored up my test fit. It was really baggy in the skirt. So I did some tweaks and changes to the pattern to make it fit me better. Part of it is what I need to do for more fitted skirts through the hip, because I have hip dips. For those of you who don't have hip dips, it is where your hip goes out, goes flat, and then comes back out. And I have those, so I have to adjust my skirt fit for them. It's part of why I avoid really fitted skirts on my lower body, because I just didn't know what to do with that. But I'm starting to figure that out. And a really good resource for that is if you buy any of the fitted dresses from Pattern Emporium. Kate has hip dips, so she actually goes in and tells you how to fix them. And I've been able to use that on other projects, including this one. So that is highly recommended. But the pattern itself, would I recommend the Sinclair Betty dress? Yes, absolutely, with a couple things. For one, this is made in a double brush poly. It's from Joann's, and I would say it's over 200 GSM. So it's quite a heavier double brush poly. It's a true medium weight. And I originally cut the neckband out of it, not paying attention to the directions, which say if you're using a heavier, more medium weight fabric, cut your neck binding in a thinner fabric. That is not what I did. I cut it out of this, which is the actual fabric it comes in, and when this is doubled up, this puppy is bulky and clingy and very just hard to work with as a binding, because you sew this down and then you turn it inside and then stitch it down on the inside, top stitch. When I did that, the neck did not fit right. Everything was terrible. So I ripped it out and I got this very thin polka dot DTY. It's a brushed DTY. And this is, according to the website, like 180 GSM. I got this from Express Knit. And it's a lot thinner. So I was able to do my little binding with that and have it come out really well. So that is one thing I would say is definitely pay attention to the pattern. She tells you to use a thinner fabric. Believe her. Now the other thing is the pleats. Obviously, the pleats are very important to this design, and as you may be able to see, the pattern, the fabric is obfuscating that slightly, but there are 3 pleats, one here, and one here, and then 3 pleats, boom, 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 on the bottom. Now, if you are a person who is more experienced with pleats than I am, which would be probably pretty much almost everybody, because I don't sew pleats very often at all, this may not be confusing for you, but for me, I found the directions in this area a little bit lacking. She does try to show you how to fold the pleats, but it didn't make a lot of sense to me. I wish I had... So when she kind of shows you how to fold the pleats. I'm just going to use my cardigan as an example. And it looks like they're folded more horizontally, more like this kind of thing. But in actuality, you are folding the pleat diagonally and then folding it back to create that pleat. And of course I do it with like navy blue fabric. Anyway, once you understand what you're doing, it is not difficult. The dress is not difficult to sew at all, and I highly recommend the pattern. If you try it and you're looking at the pleats and the directions and you're going, how do I fold this? Lifting Pins and Needles, Karina has an amazing tutorial that shows you how it's done. So I will link to that down below. I had to go and watch that video a couple times to understand the pleats, but once they click and you understand them, it's so easy. I'm gonna make this dress again in a red ITY for the Little Red Dress Project, which is a project that starts now and goes through, I think, Christmas, where you make a red dress for the holidays. And it's an Instagram tag. I'll kind of put that information, if I can find it, in the down bar as well. But yeah, once I made this once and it worked, I was like, I want to make this all the time. I feel like it's got a really nice shape with a vintage inspired look without being too fitted and clingy. And that is because I did that little slash and spread just at the bottom. And here's the thing, Karina shows you how to do that too in her video. So I thought about making a video for you guys showing these techniques, and I realized she'd already done a better job. So I'm just going to review it, like I said, today, and then you guys can go there for the real skinny on how to make the dress easier. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. I will definitely show you the next one I make of this. I would like to do a little bit, I'm thinking my Christmas dress, I might hack the sleeves to do bishop sleeves. I was also thinking I might hack these sleeves. And actually my shoulder point could probably move in a little bit, but I'm not going to get too jiggy with that. But I was thinking about hacking these sleeves to add a little pleat or something on the shoulder, to more of a 40s kind of puff thing happening. If that's something that you guys would like to see a tutorial on, let me know, and I'll be happy to show it to you. I think I've shown how to do bishop sleeves maybe in the past, but I don't remember. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And until then, happy sewing. Bye.